Thanks for your time.
Very good to be with you, Brian, and good evening.
There's been some questions asked about our performance in Beijing, hasn't there?
Well, we did very well. I mean, let's be clear about this. We did a brilliant job in Beijing. Australia went very well indeed.
But there's talk that Australia hasn't gone as well as it was supposed to.
Well, you can always improve on your performance, I think, Brian. Everybody knows that. But by and large, Brian, Australia punches well above its weight in sport.
Yeah, but before the Games, it was said that we were in the running for between 14 to 20 gold medals. I mean...
Well, it's very difficult to predict how you're going to go in an event.
14 to 20 gold medals was the claim.
Well, who said that?
You did.
Yes, well, Brian, in fact, that is roughly where we landed.
We got 14.
Indeed. It's not 20, but it is within the amplitude that I speculated might be the case, you know, given a favourable wind. We did very well.
Britain beat us.
Britain, Brian, spent £300 million.
They won everything in the cycling.
They spent a fortune.
What did we do?
We spent a fortune too, but they spent theirs...
in pounds?
In British pounds, Brian. They did do very well.
I suppose,
we did beat Michael Phelps, Brian, but obviously we do have a bit of thinking to do. I think there are some priorities we can look at here.
Well, I thought you said we did brilliantly.
We did. I think we can be very, very proud of how we went.
So you want everybody to be happy with the way we went,
I do.
Is that right?
I think we can
you want more money.
But we want, well...
Yes?
I think we can do a little better, Brian. I mean, obviously swimming went very well for us up here. Perhaps the cycling slightly less well, Brian. I think the priorities need to be looked at.
Do you know how much funding rheumatics research gets in Australia at the moment?
What event is he in? Who?
We're importing school teachers and doctors. We haven't got enough brickies, and you can't find a plumber.
It's not a plumbing event, Brian. We don't need plumbers. We want female hurdlers and people who can wiggle ribbons.
What I'm trying to say is people are going to be asking whether this is a very good use of our money.
It is. It's the best use of our... Australians love their sport, Brian.
Our gold medals cost $17 million each.
A bargain at twice the price, in my view, Brian.
I'd win one myself for 16.
Really? What in?
Tax paying.
Brian, don't get grumpy. At least you're getting a bang for your buck this way. At least you're getting value for money. I mean, the current government, I don't want to be critical, and it's not really my affair, but they are wasting a fortune on education and trying to save the Murray.
So what are you going to do, find an uneducated swimmer who's an environmental headmaster?
Got one.
Really?
Hmm.
Where?
Murray! Hang on. Murray, darling!